So hello guys and welcome back to SRC TV. Yes, my name still remains Alexander Nyako. You can just call me SRC. Now, earlier this year we saw the Kukwanansi jersey, the unveiled Kukwanansi jersey for the Ghana Blasters at the upcoming World Cup. Competition that is going to happen. And when we saw this Kukwanansi jersey, we had our doubts about this jersey because it was giving us this, weird vibes. Charlie, Otto Addo has just had his taste of the Kukwanansi antidote or antigens or Kukwanansi vaccinate. And then I make a kind of sound. All I'm trying to say is that Otto Addo has been fired. Yeah, he has been fired, bro. Otto Otto took us to play a friendly match with Austria. We lost heavily 5-1. We were defending. We play against Germany. We are defending. We also lost 2-1. And in fact, in this particular video, I want to discuss about the isotropic failures that has been recorded in Otto Addo's reign as Ghana Blasters coach. You know, it's such a terrible performance from Otto Addo in our last five friendlies. The caveat here is he moves along with this landmark achievement of taking the Ghana Blasters to the World Cup two times. Yeah, which is something we have to credit him for that. But when you look at the sort of countries we are going to have this tournament against, I mean, I'm talking about the World Cup. If you look at the likes of England, Croatia, if you look at the ball France is playing, the ball Brazil is playing, if you look at the ball England is playing, Argentina is playing, Portugal is playing, these are not the sort of qualifiers Otuado played against the likes of Chad, against the likes of Mali. No, like those games, bro. Those games, they take these games to we don't evaluate those games and say based on those games we are strong enough to face. I mean, at the likes of Argentina, a simple test, a simple litmus test that was given to Otuado to play against Germany and Austria. He failed poorly, and Otto has been sacked. In today's video, I just want to look at these, isotropic failures. Now, before I even look at Otuado's statistics, please do all to subscribe to this channel if this is your first time clicking on my videos. And yes, once again, I am Alexander Nyako, and on this channel, we talk about trending news in Ghana and, of course, interesting news at the world at large. So, yes, Otto. Now, 22 games, he has 8 wins, 5 draws, 9 defeats. 35 goals scored, 28 conceded, and even the 28 conceded, no, I sure say Atizigi own go be like 20 or something. But that guy he did the points and then they score with too much, too much. And Otuado's winning rate is 36.4%. And I mean, these statistics were so bad, they were so bad. And in fact, for me, when you even look at the game we played against Austria, even if you look at the flyer, the moment I saw the flyer, I knew something terrible was going to happen on the pitch. Charlie, the flyer, no, next time, the flyer that was released from the official Twitter handle of the Ghana Blasters. Then the flyer be some way. So as I see the flyer, where I say, Charlie, the management also, I see the flyer now, I knew that something wrong was going to happen somewhere. And then we took 5-1. Well, people have said the problem is not only Otuado, it is the whole officials because the officials sat down for this particular problem to become a canker in our football association. And so people are calling out for the resignation of the football association president simply because Italy federation have done similar. Italy Football Federation, their president had resigned. Buffon has also resigned. So people are kind of like crying, not necessarily crying, but people are calling for the resignation of Kate, which I don't think is going to be possible because he has qualified us to the World Cup. So, on what grounds do you want him to resign? No, bro. He took you to World Cup. Damn deal, bro. You don't like the coach? He has fired the coach. Everybody is saving their job. The funny thing about this whole story is that this friendly match was supposed to be a friendly match. Because when you look at the likes of Germany, Austria, after the first half, they bring in 5 players. You could see that they want every player on the bench to have a feel of the ball against Ghana. But on our side, we don't take these matches as a friendly match. In the lens of Coach Otuado, it was saving his job. He took it as even a World Cup. Right? A World Cup. Because, bro, his job is on the line. So instead of doing changes, he won't do any change. He's maintaining his his people to play the game because, bro, he needs to save his job. And so at the end of the day, you don't see the friendliness in these games because if it is a friendly match, the players you called change, bring five, let everybody have a feel. But bro, your man they fear. Now even his best are taking five. Imagine if he does any changes for the second bench, and I saw bench 20. So so it simply should tell us that there is a problem with this team, a problem with whether it is the players, management, whatever it is. In fact, it's a big hurdle for the football association. In fact, from what I've seen so far on the internet, on YouTube, on various media platforms, you could see that after that heavy defeat by Austria, his fate had already been decided with regards to the Black Stars management role. And so he had to be kicked out of the managerial role. And there's been so much discussion on who takes over. There have been so many names that have popped up. And of course, the one that kept leading was Coach Kwesi Appiah. Whether Kwesi Appiah's return is something we should accept. And this has brought out so many discussions and so many discourse in Ghana. Of course, there have been the likes of Heavy Renard, but that did not really work out because I think Saudi are, maintaining him over there. And of course, there have been names such as Walib, Regragri, and of course, people have also said the likes of Tom Sapient, Desmond Ufe, and in fact, people even said Ibrahim Tanko, and even there have also been names of Picho Moisimani. So yes, there have been so many names, and in fact, one that was very interesting was Joachim Low. I mean, who is a World Cup winner, and of course, there have been names of bringing him back, but of course, Joachim Low has also come out to say that the GFA has not yet contacted him. Whilst Ibrahim Diarra has also given a contradictory statement on Good Evening Ghana that contacts were made with Joachim Low, and so let's see how things will turn out to be. Just now, Michael TJ have said that on Tuesday, the GFA and his team are going to re-evaluate the situation and see who is best fit for the job. Now, Keto Kreku has said within 2 weeks we should get a new coach, and I think we are having just 67 days or roughly 68 days to the World Cup, and so the search for the World Cup has become very very important. Otto Addo's failures. When you look at the friendlies, Ghana played against Japan, lost by 2 goals to 0. Against South Korea, we lost. Against South Africa, we lost. It's always about lose, lose, lose. Against Austria, a heavy defeat, 5-1. Against Germany, 2-1 defeat. You see, these defeats have been coming up over and over again. So this is basically like a pure and clear evidence. In fact, most sports journalists have said that even the mere fact that Otto Addo couldn't qualify Ghana for the African Cup of Nations for the first time was the basic reason to sack him from this job. But of course, it looked like Kurt had hope in him to take us to the World Cup. And for me, I think this has been accomplished. So right after taking us to the World Cup, there was a need to change. But I mean, the football goes beyond what we just say. I mean, so many discussions and discourses and meetings over meetings will have to happen. But Otto Addo's isotropic failures have been disastrous, and this has led him to losing his job. So now we still don't know who is going to take over as the coach for the Ghana Blasters. But of course, the Ghana Blasters is a team we dearly love. We saw the likes of some new players during the Austria game, the likes of Lucasen, the likes of Derek Horn. Yeah, we also saw the likes of Joseph Addo, who played very well in the game against Germany. And so yes, we don't know what is going to happen in the few days to come. We hope a good selection is being made in order for us to cheer our dearly Ghana Blasters to victory coming this June at the World Cup. This has been the news so far galvanizing around our men's football sporting activities so far in Ghana here. What do you also have to say? Who do you think should be the best fit for the Ghana Blasters managerial coach? And even after the selection of that coach, what are the repercussions of our acts in firing Otto Addo with just 68 days to go? Do want to subscribe to this channel and stay tuned for more. Till we meet again. It's bye for now.